Hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as Communist China. We're still, of course, in the war with Japan, but boy, are we making progress these days. It's quite amazing. We managed to make Menkuko, Kako, I have no idea, capitulate. So we've actually made some fairly good progress, I would say, in terms of winning the war. Obviously, I think we're going to lose this province, which is going to suck. Yeah, looks like we're going to lose it. I'm going to lose that offensive here too. But we, on the other hand, we did make a couple progress. We took like 5 or 6 provinces. More importantly, we almost managed to drive a wedge between the northern and the southern Japanese armies. And if this attack succeeds, which it should, we will have cut them off. Come on, just a little bit more. Don't let them send reinforcements. We'll actually pull you over there to keep them busy. There we go. You as well. There we go. And we got it. There we go. Now the southern army is cut off from the northern army and vice versa. Now it's just a matter of surrounding and sieging these guys, but more importantly, they should start evacuating troops through the ports here to try and prop up the northern defenses, which is exactly what we want. Because we can win in a one-on-one fight with a lot of their divisions. I would like to retake that province. Obviously, it's not going to happen for a while. Now the issue, though, is how is the AI direction for my troops? What are they going to do to mess me all up? Actually, let's actually just initiate our attack plans. I think at this point we can trust our generals to actually be able to push forward for a while. Speaking of pushing forward, has anybody got new traits to learn? Not even you, level 1 guy? Darn. Hoping the level 1 guy would make progress. This guy's doing pretty good as for a field marshal. Ideally, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to get out ahead of the Japanese relocation of their troops. No, 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 no. Don't you guys know how to do this? You march that way. There we go. You take the provinces. There we go. Beijing is going to be recaptured. Okay. We're actually winning on all these fronts, which is amazing. More importantly, we're also getting control of the factories up north, which is going to make a huge difference. Specifically, if I can get a couple more rolling in and supporting my tank production. Also, if they have resources, that would also really be nice. But if we can claim all the factories in Manchukuo and stuff, which I think we can, it looks like we're being given a lot of this new territory we're conquering. Plus, we're also causing some trouble for the nationalists by pushing for communism in their lands. Hopefully this works. I don't know when we actually... They have to get to legislative yuan, so for now we can do some damage. They also, I believe, still have heavy inflation, right? Yeah, heavy inflation, so their factories are pretty unproductive. Of course, now it's going to become a lot harder to penetrate further because they're actually moved troops to block our advance. We are, of course, only attacking with a portion of our armies. The rest are staying on defense. I don't want to risk all my troops if I can help it. How is Japan doing? They should be running low on troops soon. Not as much as I'd like. Same thing with actual China. They get so many troops and reinforcement a month, it's, or just population growth, it's a bit ridiculous. Hopefully we can take more land before I have to stop our assault. Hopefully they're not going for reckless, right? No, balanced and balanced. Yeah, see what I meant? They've started pulling troops out. These defenses, which had like 5 guys in them, are now down to like 1 or 2. When they finally pull all their troops out of the ports, we know we've got a chance. Ideally, I'd like to cut them off from the ports, but that might be a little too difficult to do. As it is, we've encircled one of their divisions. Wow. Actually, no. Let's not attack them while they're in retreat. There's no reason to. In fact, I prefer you guys go after this guy. We can take the river again. That gives us another natural defense. These actually have some pretty good factories in them. Wow. Every factory we take is a great benefit. Shame we couldn't like actually take control of Beijing. I guess appreciate the little things. Like the fact that we're actually driving them out. Or attempting to. They still have a lot of troops there. We don't want to put too many attacks on. Look, they got 8 divisions there. There we go. We finally took that pocket of defense. That must have lasted for the last year or 2 of defense. 1 province they were holding. I just gotta remember not to interrupt the enemy when they're making a mistake. Key tenet of rules of warfare. Now the problem is, look at all the defenses they're able to throw into these regions. 10 troops. They're really concerned about the land we took. Oh, okay. Interesting. We are slowly making progress. The front line here in specific has advanced quite a lot since we actually started this fight. How are we doing production-wise though? Still have a deficit. It's the problem with offenses is they chew up your resources. That and China hates me no matter what I do, so. I don't actually want to convert them to communism. That would probably not be a good idea. But I do want to do a lot of damage to them. If I could get 49 factories. How many am I up to? 28. More annoyingly, China's recapturing their factories as well. I just gotta be careful I don't lose too many troops. So far it looks like we're not losing them, but... How are you doing? He's running out of troops. That's good. We're getting more and more divisions now that I actually am focusing training more troops rather than just reinforcing them. We're still over 100 divisions shy of actual nationalist China. I should check out how the war is going in the Pacific. Slowly dragging on. Japan has been kicked out of all their islands in the southeast Pacific. Taking the other islands, though, is proving to be slower. But I'm afraid Russia is going to surrender soon. It's not going well for them. They still haven't even upped the amount of manpower they can deploy. Germany has suffered more casualties, though. The Allies can't make a landing. Vichy France is killing Free France. Italy has wiped out everybody in Africa. And I still have no idea where the US Army is. I guess I have no idea what they're doing. No idea whatsoever. It's a shame that... Okay, he's been wounded. That's fine. It's a shame that the Soviets are not in the war that the Allies are in. Otherwise, the US would be deploying troops to Russia. I don't think I have any traits I can pick here. I'm just checking. More troops to be thrown into the grinder. How's the defenses down here look? We've shifted a lot of our troops up north. Looks like we're in another stalemate for the moment. Though we are breaking out. Getting quite a bit of a breakout up north. They just can't shift troops fast enough, I think is the honest reason why we're finally winning. Large front attacks. Sometimes it works. Usually it doesn't. I mean, you really just need to have the sheer numbers that the Soviets and the Chinese can throw around to have any hope of large front warfare. I'd really like to see the Allies recreate D-Day or something. I don't remember when D-Day actually occurred historically. Let's check that out. When was D-Day? 1444. So we've got another year to go before the Allies would attempt D-Day landings in Europe. Interesting. I'm going to shift towards growth. Efficiency, growth, make it go faster. Because we still have to do all of this upgrading and stuff. Our factories take casualties? Not clear. Of course, we're still missing lots of steel, which is probably not helping. Oh, the Japanese are withdrawing from the defense of the river. Smart move. This is what I like to see, them retreating. Retreating on all fronts. Looks like we're going to be able to contain this region pretty quickly. More propaganda versus Japan? Or actually, let's reform the government a bit. I don't really need a theorist. I really could use like an infantry thing. Or tank. Tank might be nice. Mobile tank. Yeah, I'll take it, I guess. Doesn't have any major penalties, so. Sometimes those tank things have penalties, which isn't fun. Guy's almost leveling up. Definitely takes a long time to actually level up your generals in this game. And field marshals, obviously. Okay, time to actually take this territory. Oh yeah, that should do it for the moment. We need another commander soon. It's suffice to say, Japan is losing the war. In a major fashion. We've lost 4 million, they've lost 1.5 million, but the Japanese are being driven out of China. That's what matters. Oh, they've actually still got some defenders in the region. Interesting. Not going to help them that much. We're going to have like 50 divisions attacking a tiny little peninsula. I think we're going to win. And then I'll have to redistribute all the troops up north. I'm a little bit confused why these provinces are being owned by these guys, even though they're at war with us. Or are they not at war with us? Oh, they are. Strange. Huh. Air superiority's shifted a little bit in our favor. Specifically, the support planes are getting taken out. This advance is stalled for the moment. Really, we need to push south. Tianjin. Well, that if we could retake that region, then we'd be in good shape. The fact we got Beijing was huge. There we go. 21 divisions. Surely with 21 divisions or so, we can actually take provinces. Nope. This is 22 divisions attacking 3 and we're losing. Ay, ay, ay. You know what? Do whatever you want. Honestly, I'm honestly willing to let nationalist China try and continue the war, pretty much. This guy's really close to leveling up. That guy's doing pretty well as well. And this guy still not learned some of these traits, which he's really close to. Hill fighter, but how's Mao doing learning traits? He should be getting some. He's been commanding for quite some time now. Not really. Huh. I know it's based around time in combat and victories and encirclements and wipeouts, but still seems a bit slow. Oops, not what I wanted to do. Trying to give them an order to advance there, but I guess that doesn't work, or is not working. Okay, time to raise another commander in a while. And start really prepping for war with China. Got 170, they have 270. How are we gonna beat them? Speaking of beating people, what are the Soviets doing? Not too well. They've run out of factories. They're running out of divisions. And Germany's legions are that powerful that they're just actually winning. How's the UK doing? Probably not much. They're all prepping for D-Day, I've got to imagine. The US is definitely got their full military war machine going. Well, nothing I can do about raising more divisions yet. Surprised the Japanese haven't pulled their troops out of this area yet. It looked like they were going to, and then all of a sudden they stopped. Okay, let's reorganize this. Offensive line, we want to be Korea now. Push for it. Probably not the most useful plan, but never know. If we could push them back to Korea again, we'd be in great shape. Part of the reason I'm doing is they were having this weird issue where they weren't advancing even though they could. Okay. Port's well defended. Try attacking those guys, actually. Nope. No, stop then. Attack these guys then. Still losing. Ay, ay, ay. Or actually, I guess we're fighting some of the, like, the strongest Japanese troops now. Either that or what's more likely to happen is because I'm focusing on recruiting troops, we don't actually have any supplies, reinforcement. Yeah. Most of our troops are half supplied. Need to fix that. New commander. Got a surprisingly large amount of commanders on this. Wait a second. You said Dong. Okay. Got to advance the planes considering how what a short range the fighters actually have. There we go. That should help with air superiority a bit. I actually have air superiority in Manchuria? That's interesting. How's our construction going? Slow, but is getting somewhere. Soviets have capitulated. That is not good. At all. Sheesh, that's a huge German Reich. Huge German Reich. Wow. Okay. That's a bit worrisome. Luckily, they don't get a huge advantage from owning that other than resources. Which actually, now that I think about it, I can probably trade with them to get most of that iron I need. Yep, there we go. I know it seems a bit wrong to be trading with the Germans to fight the Japanese, but I need the iron. So, anyhow, that will be it for this episode. We've made one heck of a comeback in this war. We're actually starting to be able to push them back. Okay, I have no idea what my mouse is doing. There we go. We've actually pushed them back somewhat. Sadly, we were given control of one of these provinces, but not as many of them as I'd like. Let's cancel this, see if we actually can do any focuses. Nope. Construction engineering, I believe them. Or army training. Army training might not be bad. Or air production. Air production. Anyhow, that will be it for this episode, and I will see you guys all next time as we kick the Japanese further out of China. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.